Country Bank Stadium up in Townsville, the venue for the last game for round 4 in the Simulation Rugby League Premiership. Only 3 rounds remaining after this game, and what a game to round out the round. It's the Cowboys second, playing the Rabbitohs third. And what a story it has been thus far. I am your play-by-play commentator, Logan Strange. Joining me in the commentary box here tonight, it's Lachlan Martin. Lachlan, what about this atmosphere?
Oh, it's absolutely incredible, isn't it? You can tell both these sides do not like each other, and they are ready to give it their all to get these 2 points tonight. I'm looking forward to this game.
So, packed house here in Townsville as Liam Ryan has the ball on the tee. And we are set to go for Wednesday night action. It's the Rabbitohs taking on the Cowboys. And it's Callum Irwin for the first hit up of the game. The Cowboys going right to left. Coming into the big contact was Mason Remy, who fronted up for that first tackle. The 2 big men coming together. And I tell you what, there is more than just 2 big men in this game. 2 sides who have got one of the biggest forward packs in the competition. First of all, the Rabbitohs. I mean, you got Rex Slattery, Mason Remy, Jake Tuss. You know, what a forward pack, Lachlan.
Yeah, I think both forward packs are probably up there with the comp. Obviously, on the Rabbitohs, you've got guys like Jake Tuss, as you mentioned. They've got a few of the younger players. Drake Dranigan, I think he's had a great season. I think he'll be looking to make an impact. And who could forget Mason Remy, obviously from Penrith, and Rex Slattery from the Rabbitohs. Obviously from the Cowboys, you've also got Johnston and Kalasakau. I think it's going to be the 4-pack that wins this game tonight. This should be an absolutely incredible game.
Off-season trading that Chris Ward and Damien Moana have done up in Townsville. And as we see, Mendonca has been forced to the sideline. So an unforced error by Thomas Mendonca. Rumours coming out during the week that he could be looking and eyeing a move to North Queensland. So not the still to start. He would have been wanting to impress, I guess, possible teammates for the future. I mean, have you heard anything about this rumour, Lachlan? It'd be a big move for the Rabbitohs. Winger, obviously, Luca Moscow moving to the North Queensland Cowboys in the off-season, a former Rabbitoh himself. As we see Moviston up into the Rabbitohs line, so we'll have to see how this goes. It's Moscow through the middle. We just talked about Luca Moscow up against his former club. All set up by Robbo Moviston, making that charge up through the middle. And Moscow finding himself on the outside, gets around Lamu. And Ryan coming across a little bit too late. Crossing for his second try of the season, Luca Moscow. And the Cowboys open up the scoring. Sorry, that was actually his 3rd try of the season as Kaval starts it very wide. There is a little bit of wind here today behind the Cowboys for this first 40 minutes. You can't drag it around, but Lachlan, what a start for the Cowboys.
Yeah, I don't think many people would have expected them to come flying out the blocks. Obviously, it started from an error by Mendonca, and very quickly the Cowboys have capitalised. Great start by them.
We'll come back to that rumour that I mentioned earlier on about Thomas Mendonca possibly shifting to the Cowboys in the off-season. Have you heard anything of the sort? Or?
Oh, you know, I'm sure there's probably whispers amongst the Cowboys, but as far as I know, from what I've heard talking to some of the Rabbitohs boys, they're hoping they can retain him.
Yeah, as mentioned, I mean, Luka Moscow, the try scorer, former Rabbitoh himself. But I mean, hard, you know, Thomas Mendonca, he's a veteran player from season 1 in the SRL, but you know, hasn't scored a try since the opening season, so it's been a long dry spell for the Rabbitohs outside back. And you have to question if he did come to the Cowboys, who would he replace? We've got Moscow on one wing. As we see, they come back to Moscow's wing once again. This time the Rabbitohs defensively a lot better as Remy comes away with the ball. But Bunty Kimbolo has been one of the standout rookies thus far in season 3. And I've been really impressed watching him play.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there. You know, I think last week against Penrith, he just breaks tackle at will sometimes, and I think he's going to be the future. In his rookie season, he's definitely shown us why he could be that player. He's been incredible, and it begs the question: if Mendonca were to come in, where would he play? I don't think he can replace Kimbolo.
No, I mean, Bunty Kimbolo, 15 line breaks in just his opening three games of the season, sitting 7th on the list for line breaks, right behind Eli Barnes. So he's actually tied with Eli Barnes for line breaks. So you know he's up there with the best. You know, attacking wise, Bunty Kimbolo, and you know, you just have to look at some of the players that surrounding him. Chaz Dingo, 15 line breaks. Mark Iron, 16. There's Eli Barnes there as well. So I just think the Cowboys have recruited well, and they've actually probably got the team that possibly can take them into their maiden finals appearance.
Yeah, well, you want to hope so if you're a Cowboys fan. I mean, they have looked good over the opening couple of rounds. Obviously, that first big win over the Raiders. Started well tonight, but the Pacific can continue it though.
Through the middle goes Ryan. Their first real test for the Cowboys this season is tonight's game versus the Rabbitohs. Attack all across the park for the Rabbitohs. We see Ryan go through the middle. This is Jackson Cutler. Only 5 metres out from the Cowboys line. The Rabbitohs looking to strike back as Crutcher goes flat to Edwards, but referee Rasmussen calling a forward pass on his former teammates. So talk about being in the cauldron. A big call by referee Rasmussen. He was in the right spot to call it though. And the Cowboys survive.
Yeah, good defence there by the Cowboys. That's something that we have questioned in the past. Their defensive efforts have looked a bit lackluster at times this year, but that was a good defensive set. Let's see if they can keep it up now.
He's held there. 3, back with me.
And Isaac Edwards, obviously, both coming off Origin performances or appearances.
Held. Let's tackle 4, hands off.
Crutcher for the New South Wales Blues. Isaac Edwards, arguably one of the best performances in an Origin jumper that game 1. And the ball on a string.
1, release. Held.
What a great kick there for the Cowboys to end their set as the Rabbitohs stay short side through Edwards.
He's held there.
To the halfway
2,
line.
hands away.
There it goes. Tuss goes to Reddy. The big boys combining.
Held. 3, back with me.
Catch out some tiring Cowboys players. Only 30 minutes in. You wouldn't think that many of these players would be working too hard at the moment as Ryan cuts back on the inside, fends off the first tackle, taken down by his opposite, Samutangi. 22 metres out, final tackle here for South Sydney. They go back twice to Edwards, he'll put it high. A big powering kick from Edwards. In fact, Columbus comes down with it. Playing the number 4 jumper tonight, Johnny Columbus. So actually, I thought for a moment he wasn't sure where the ball was.
2,
Yeah, that was a great kick there by Edwards, in fact. Just put it high. Had some great outside defenders chase him down, tackle him. And now Rabbitohs are in good position here. Hopefully they can put the defensive set in.
Brand new lights up here at Queensland Country Bank Stadium. Just installed during that mid-season break, and they are incredibly bright. And as I mentioned, I think Johnny Columbus actually lost the ball for a moment. A high kick from Isaac Edwards. As we see another poor end to the set for the Cowboys. Two sets in a row, they're failing to get a decent kick away, and this is putting more pressure on them. Last time this happened, it was a try to Isaac Edwards that was denied through a forward pass, but another opportunity here for the Rabbitohs as they go Crutcher inside to Jake Tuss. Jake Tuss starting to fall out of favour at the Rabbitohs, and rumours circling that he may not be involved in the club come season's end. As Guides plays the ball, O'Hare goes to Edwards on the final tackle, puts it high once again, testing kick this time for Cambolo. And good chasing coming through from the Rabbitohs. And I think it's Ash Crutcher forcing Cambolo back over the in goal. And a good tackle considering the size difference between those two players.
Yeah, it was Commish. Great kick again by the Rabbitohs. I think at the moment Isaac Edwards is just steering the game perfectly. Let's see if the Rabbitohs can output on the points.
He's saying Isaac Edwards, he's put himself in line for that Kangaroos jumper for the next international series that we have. This will be a big test, obviously first club game back after 3 weeks. Both sides will see this is a big game as Crutcher goes forward. Obviously the top two teams, first and second, get a second life. Season 3 final structure, so it's a big game for both sides as Columbus diffuses that once again, almost gets away from it was Ash Crutcher who eventually held him down.
He's held there, up now.
Yeah, I think Rabbitohs would be kind of disappointed with that set. They didn't really do too much in attack there. Would have liked to maybe put another, they can't score, get another pressure on, but the Cowboys once again held them out. Good work there by the Cowboys.
Cowboys have got the Warriors next week, and the Seagulls and the Parramatta Eels to round out their season. So a mixture, the Warriors have been playing well. They beat the Raiders last night. Eels just come off a devastating loss to the Seagulls earlier tonight. Disappointed at extra time loss. Meanwhile for the Rabbitohs, they play the Panthers next week, the Raiders in week 6, and then the Broncos in week 7. So I have to say that's based on paper, that's an easier end to the season for the Rabbitohs. So Cowboys will really want to grab the 2 points as they go to Moana this time, decides to straighten the former Warriors winger. Cowboys playmaker Lord finds the pace off the bench in the opening 20 minutes as Stacey pace. So inside the Rabbitohs 10 to Moana once again, darting back on the inside, testing that outside shoulder of Drake Dranigan by the looks of it. Wallace mix up between Kawal, decides to put the kick in, but it goes straight into one of his own players, and the Cowboys give away a penalty. Another poor end to the set from the North Queensland side as this crowd continues to use their voice.
Held, 1, release. He's held there, 2.
It'll be interesting what the Rabbitohs do with the ball now, having good field position here. Like to see what sort of pressure they can put on the Cowboys if they can finally get their first points of the game.
Liam Ryan seems to be putting a lot of pressure on Johnny Columbus at the moment.
Get back, look at me.
Third time in this opening 23 minutes that he's got an inside, and once again Ryan breaking through that first line of defence, Final tackle now for the Rabbitohs. They're on the Cowboys 10. They'll go back to the pocket where they find Crutcher. Going to put it high. It's a good kick by Crutcher. Coming down for Luka Moscow. And the Rabbitohs swarm on him. And they force him back into the end goal for a Cowboys line dropout.
Another beautiful kick there by the Rabbitohs. Their halves are definitely dominating this game. They just need to find some points now. If they do that, then they're well on top. They just have to find some points now, though. Let's see if the Cowboys defense can hold them out again.
You mentioned it right there. The Cowboys defense is the key at the moment. They've held out the Rabbitohs on multiple attacking sets, but it's the kicking where the Rabbitohs really do excel, as Ryan has had a good opening 25 minutes. They go left to Tuss. I've got a bit of a short side if they want to use. They got Collins out there waiting for it. They decide to go right to Relentless off the bench on debut for the Rabbitohs tonight. His off-season or mid-season trade with Jai McCartney. Sees him making his first game as Crutcher decides to get the kick away. It's picked up by Namana. Didn't really get clean contact with it, Crutcher. And again, it's another poor end of the set, this time for the Rabbitohs.
That's your second.
Yeah, good pressure put on the kickers there by the Cowboys. They saw what was happening, and they put pressure on Crutcher, and unfortunately for the Rabbitohs, they came with another error. And the Cowboys, once again, their defense stands up.
Rushing defence was Mobiston.
That's tackle 4, hands off.
So that was Jamal Kusaka who came out of the line early. That pressure on Ash Crutcher as Almatangi busts through a couple of tackles.
Clearing now.
Arguably the fullback of the season so far, him and Liam Ryan going up against each other tonight as a mouth-watering contest. Collins is his first touch of the game as a kick return. So 28 minutes gone, still the score remains 4 points to 0.
He's held there. 3 hands away.
North Queensland out in front at the moment. As Collins makes a break. Had been Donker. Mendonca, could have been Jackson Cutler hovering on his outside. This time it's Tuss who's been busy. So both sides seem to be eager to get their hands on the ball as Crutcher kicks. Probably say South Sydney suffering a little bit more of origin fatigue, Lachlan. I'm not sure how many of the Cowboys players participated in origin, but
2 hands away.
Definitely
I wouldn't necessarily I wouldn't necessarily call it maybe not fatigue, maybe just sort of like, I feel like the non-origin players sort of did this stuff. I feel like obviously Ash Crutcher and Isaac Evans, 2 big origin players in their side, and Liam Ryan and that too are already performing. It's just maybe the break sort of got some of the non-Rabbitoh origin players, out of a bit of like their mindset, I guess.
Final tackle here, Lord plays the ball, Cavell gets it away this time. It's a better kick from the 5'8", but it's a good return from Mendonca, who eventually is taken down just outside the Rabbitohs 20 as we count down towards half-time here in Townsville. You're watching the Simulation Rugby League Premiership, Rugby League's fastest growing eSports competition, as Ryan makes a good burst through the middle. That's Liam Ryan, but he's given away an intercept pass. It was taken down by Kobe Johnston, and then Luka Moscow makes a break up to the sideline. Luka Moscow gets away from Liam Ryan, and Moscow has grabbed himself a double.
What a try there from the Cowboys. What a try. After all the pressure the Rabbitohs put on them over the first half of the game, they go down now, error from Liam Ryan, and then straight away Moscow gets the ball and scores himself a double. What a try.
Defensively, Liam Ryan just left lying on the ground, but Moscow grabs himself a double in the opening 40 minutes. He is turning into quite the try-scoring machine, Luka Moscow. Caval converts this time. 10 points to nil as we approach 7 minutes until half time. Luka Moscow's 11th try of his career. Quite interesting to see where he stands on the SRL's all-time try-scoring list. I mean, who would be up there with him, Lachlan?
Release.
Luka Moscow, 11 tries for his career. It's his 3rd try of the season.
Yeah, I think you'd have to have the, obviously you have the obvious ones like Liam Ryan.
2 hands away.
Yeah, I think you'd have the obvious ones of like Liam Ryan, you know, Chaz Dingo, a couple of fullbacks up there. I think he might be. I wouldn't be surprised if he tops the winger charts though. I don't know, maybe Joey Kelly up there for wingers.
4 tries for Liam Ryan in his career. We see a mistake here from the Cowboys. It's the Rabbitohs who are packed down the scrummers. Cutler gets away.
Release.
Rabbitohs inside. The 10 as O'Hare darts from dummy half. We're going to come back to that point soon, Lachlan. Ryan, the dummy half, Ashra to Guys, a long pass.
He's held there. 3.
Combining as they share short side toss. Long ball out to Laumu. And Jason Laumu crosses for the Rabbitohs' first try. And it was all set up by Ash Crutcher.
Yeah, great try there from the Rabbitohs.
Multiple times in that set. And Laumu crosses for his 2nd try of the season.
Yeah, great try there from the Rabbitohs. It all comes off the error off from the Cowboys inside their own half. Off the back of points. You always want to complete that set after the first set after scoring points. And just like that, the Rabbitohs are back in it now.
Ryan can't convert from the sideline. Laumu has put the Rabbitohs on the board, his 3rd try of the season. 4th of his career. We're just talking about leading try scorers in the SRL history, and we talked about Luka Moscow, who's sitting on 12 tries for his career. Liam Ryan, number 14. Chaz Dingo will be up there. Barnes.
Held. Right, here's tackle 1.
It's just interesting how wingers can
held
have
2
very
hands
careers
away.
in the SRL. You know, Luka Moscow, just been talking about 12 tries on the
3
wing.
markers lock in.
You look at his opposite here tonight, Thomas Mendonca. He's played all 3 seasons in the SRL, all 3 seasons for the Rabbitohs.
Get back, look at me.
Has
He's
only
held
scored
there.
1 try.
Hit the mark.
Yeah, look, I think it depends on how they use their use the wingers the team. I think the Rabbitohs are a lot more. Obviously, we've had both seasons. They had season 1 obviously Corey Bell, a very solid fullback, and the last 2 seasons they've had Ryan and Dingo. I think the Rabbitohs are a much more central team, which is why the ball isn't getting as much out to the likes of Mendonca on the wings.
Mistake there from the man in a moment. Luka Moscow from the touch. Good tackle, in fact. Thomas Mendonca coming up against those 2 players we've just been talking about.
That's 1. Move. Held.
So 2 minutes until half time. Rabbitohs do strike back to reduce that deficit. Bottles up over the halfway line.
2.
And the Jumbos are going to shut your mouth.
3. Hands away.
As Slattery goes forward.
He's held there.
Up
That's
to the
tackle
30
4,
they
hands
go.
off.
They stay short side. Dranigan cut out past to Collins, who's met and a good tackle. That's Cabolo. Power of Cabolo just shuts Collins down. There's final tackle. Back into the pocket once again is Crutcher. Crossfield kick. Moscow. A final return for the first half. Dangerous as always, but once again close to the sideline. Left foot almost touching it. Good defence from Ryan.
Yeah, Moscow did a great effort to stay in there. I personally thought he was going to go over the sideline, but great effort there to stay in. Great awareness there.
As the siren sounds for half-time, it's 10 points to 4 here in North Queensland. Welcome back to Wednesday night action coverage from North Queensland. Round 4, the last game of the round. Cowboys out in front at the moment as Rohan Kaval gets the second half underway. Cowboys in front at the moment, 10 points to 4. We're going to go down to the sideline.
Release.
Lachlan Martin has been in the sheds at half-time.
Held.
Lachlan,
Let him go.
is
That's your second.
feedback from both coaches and captains?
Yeah, all the Cowboys there.
Hands off.
Chris Lord was very impressed with their first half. They said they just need to stop making the errors and giving the Rabbitohs opportunities to earn points. He's very impressed with their defensive efforts and says if they keep this up, they should go on to win. Well, for Rabbitohs, they said just keep at it. They feel they are on top on so far in this game, and all they need to do is just keep doing what they're doing, and eventually the tries will come.
You mentioned their kicking game is their strength for
Right,
Rabbitohs.
here's tackle 1. Held. Up now.
Good kick from Crutcher to end that opening set of the second half.
He's held there. 2.
It just feels as though the Cowboys, defensively in that first half, they were
Held.
sound.
3.
But the Rabbitohs have got attacking prowess across the park. It just feels as though the Cowboys can crack at any stage. As Malmston
5. Hold.
Park for
Held.
the second stint of the game will take it up inside the Rabbitohs half. It's Mawan, a deep kick down to the wing of Jai Collins, and a good chase from the
That's
Cowboys.
1. Move. He's held there.
As Crutcher goes flat.
Held.
Straight
2.
again, couple of interchange. Players have come on in the second half, and we'll quickly have a look at those players now. For the Rabbitohs, first of all, Dawson Swarm has come on at centre for Jason Lauman.
He's held there.
We
4.
say Jason
On the
Lauman in the
10.
second row later on. this evening, and
5.
O'Shea
Markers lock in.
has come on in the forwards for Jake Tuss. His Crutcher kicks early, straight down the throat of Luca Moscow, and a good chase from the Rabbitohs. Stops
Release.
Moscow.
Held.
The Cowboys
Clear him.
Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they have used minimal changes really at half time.
He's held there. That's your second.
Kieran Wells on for Thomas Wallace, and Zach Smith for John Columbus in the centres.
Held. 3. Hands off.
Opportunity here for the Cowboys. Good opening. First two or
He's
three
held there.
tackles in the
4.
set. Lord
Move.
just outside the 20. A little bit of a mix-up between Kaval, and Kaval has given away the intercept. So I think he got in the way of Casey Namana
Release.
as that pass was going to be thrown.
He's held there. 2.
Yeah, Cowboys I think will be disappointed with that one. You know, they got an opportunity to potentially put some more points on. They just another error from the Cowboys, and the Rabbitohs have the ball.
That's tackle 4. Hands off. He's held there.
So Brannigan on the park will play the ball halfway as Rennie charges forward, drops the left shoulder.
Held. 5.
And works a treat as well as he goes straight through the middle, up over the 40. Slow play the ball, doesn't really help out as Country has to turn Eagles. That's the cover once again. They go down the throat of Luca Moscow.
Right. Here's tackle 1. He's held there.
Every time he touches the ball.
Held. 2. Hands away.
With the hands, they go to Cowboys. The Mobster on the end of it.
He's held
See
there.
Damien
3.
Moana.
Hands away.
A bit of a run with the ball. Kambolo has had a quiet opening 40
4.
minutes.
Get back. Look at me. Held.
We need Shane.
Get off
He's
him.
shaping up as the rookie of the season so far.
He's held there. Let him go. Let him go.
Hard time
Fifth
to
and
crack as
last.
there are so many good rookies around, but he's definitely putting his hand up as one of the best performers after the opening 3 rounds
1.
of
Release.
competition.
Held.
Who would you say are your top rookies
That's your
so far
second.
this season, Lachlan? Have you got any
Oh,
players that
you got
stand
a
out for
few out there. I think. Yeah, you got a few out there. I think one in particular I've liked from the Rabbitohs is Drake Dranigan. I thought, especially that first game, was really good. Another one I think that it's hard to go past him from the Warriors is Liam Rogers.
Held.
You also got I think another one I've liked is Cambolo on the wing for Cowboys. Got a few out there. I think those 3 will be my top 3 at the moment.
He's held there.
Yeah,
5.
Rogers is the
Hold.
leading try scorer for the Warriors this season. Really good fit, got a chance until he got the 1 try. Rogers scored last night, his 3rd try of the season.
That's 1.
Obviously
Move.
making his origin
Held.
debut in his first season in the SRL. Wasn't the only player
He's held
to
there.
make
2.
an origin
On the keep going.
debut as a rookie. Jordan Lewis. was
3.
another. I think
Back with
Jacob
me.
Reynolds
Held.
also.
4. Move. He's held
Play
there.
line here for the Cowboys. It's Gronk to play the ball. Almatangi goes through the middle. Looking on his
5.
inside.
Hold
It
on.
was Rohan Kaval who was just sort of hovering up. All the option of an offload. Decides to hold on to it. Kaval kicks down to the
Held.
fullback
Right,
position
here's
of
tackle
Jai
1.
Collins. Both sides just testing each other at the moment. Neither side
2.
really
He's held there.
having that good attacking opportunity in the second half. Score still remains 10 points to 4 after 13 and a half
Hands
minutes.
away. That's tackle 4. Hands off. He's held there.
Slattery taking that one forward.
Held. Move. 5th and last.
Just outside the 40, so another good defensive set for the Cowboys as the Rabbitohs at distance from their own line.
1. Release. He's held there. Of him
It
now.
really depends on how long this defensive effort can continue for the
Hands away.
Cowboys.
Held.
Kieran Wells is on the park and he has moved into that dummy half role.
He's held there.
Always a
3.
good interchange player to bring onto the park as Wells.
Held. 4. Hold the 10.
What a turnaround it's been for the Cowboys looking after both these two sides struggled in season 1. And the Cowboys had a season to forget. Season 2. Some big changes in the off-season, some big trades.
1. Release. Held.
Signings from the Cowboys leadership team. And isn't it great to see? And see what the Cowboys really putting their best foot forward.
That's his second.
Yeah, I think it's great, to be honest. I think Chris Lauder's done a brilliant job building that side. A few doubters with some of the signings, but I think overall, all the signings have been warranted. The players he's kept are also stepping up big time. I think that...
There's many players that were questioning the appointment of Chris Lauder. He was appointed at the end of season 2. He was just showing good support of Damien Milano.
5. Marcus, lock in.
A little bit of dedication and knowledge. What we can do is Edwards puts it high. Good kick from Isaac Edwards off the post. And Shea Lay has come away with it. The big lock forward for the Rabbitohs. And out of nothing really, a fortuitous bounce off the crossbar. Amatangi went up for it. But it was Shea Lay who's gone up for his first try in the SRL. And the Rabbitohs, well, they are back and they will level the score here with Ryan right out in front.
Yeah, some might call it luck, but I call it just patience there. You know, the Rabbitohs, it's been a kicking game all day, and it's their kicking game here that gets maybe a bit of luck, but you build your own luck in this game, and they got their own luck, and they scored a try off it. Brilliant stuff there.
Not the first Rabbitohs player who has hit the crossbar, as you'll remember. Rich Crutcher in the semi-final, season 2, getting the Rabbitohs into that final.
He's held there. That's
hit
one.
the crossbar and scored the try. So probably a Liam Ryan kick actually at the crossbar.
Held.
Ash
That's
Crutcher
his
scored
second.
the try. So they are well informed and well
3. Marcus,
experienced.
lock in. He's held there.
So we've been talking about this Cowboys defence, Lachlan, and 59.5 minutes in.
4.
Is this the time that we start to see Liam Ryan start to inject himself and find some of those tiring Cowboys forwards?
Yeah, I think it might be. You know, Cowboys forwards, they're out there, they're on their feet here. They're going to have to try to suck in the big ones because there's still 20 minutes left in this game. They're going to have to last another 20 minutes.
Bowler in return, gets away from one. Good return. Well, big. Well, so far tonight, he's ran over 70 metres already as Wells goes through the middle. Good run from Kieran Wells. Pushing a good 25 to 30 metres up through the middle. Moana, quick play to Monica Sarkau. Only the third tackle here for the Cowboys, so a chance to fire straight back in the eyes of the Rabbitohs as Moana tries to sell a dummy. It was Edwards who took him down, didn't fall for it. Wells goes back to Kowal, changes it up to Lord. The skipper receives a huge floating pass, bit of a hospital at that, and he gets up slowly. Final tackle now inside the 10, they go to Kowal, who puts it high, out to the wing of Kumbolo. Up goes Zach Smith, faces the wrong way. Kumbolo's in support, but he can't find him, wrapped up well by Thomas Mendonca.
Yeah, good catch there by Zach Smith. I came though a bit disorientated, it seems as though as he couldn't find the try line, and it gave the Rabbitohs enough time to wrap him up there. And it was a great defensive set. Rounds out a great defensive set by the Rabbitohs there.
Big opportunity blowing from Zach Smith though, just came down, just disorientated, and not sure if he's
held there. 3 back with me.
Okay, but he just didn't really know where he was. In the game that we played today,
Held.
you need to go.
Get back, look at me.
Where are we landing? Juggles that one for a minute.
5th and last.
The game being played in the centre third of the field at the moment as Olay kicks. Not bad one either to the wing of Kumbolo once again.
That's one. Move! He's held there. Let him go. Let him go.
Right wing for the Cowboys. Moana finally does run with the ball.
Going. Held. He's held there.
Columbus back onto the park as well. He's slotted into the second row.
Held.
Rabbitohs 30.
Hands off.
Shark out. Finds Columbus, another good charging run, pumping the legs through the line. It was Dranigan who took him down. And Kerval will put it high. It's a shallow kick, not as deep as he would have been hoping for. As Kumbolo gets up and takes it with two hands, but he's dragged down by the Rabbitohs defence. And 65 minutes gone. The score is still 10-all.
Release.
I tell you what, Lachlan, every game this round has been within 2 points. So are we going to go to extra time for a third game in a row?
Oh, it'd be good to see, wouldn't it? You know, had some very, very close games this round. And what better than it ended off with than a game of the round that could potentially go to extra time.
Now, 4, on the 10.
Good game as they go Dranigan.
He's held there. Let him go.
Back on the side.
Oh!
Crutcher. And a penalty given away from the Rabbitohs. Crutcher kicks it straight into the back of Mason Remy. And with 67 minutes on the clock, 13 minutes remaining, that is a big penalty for the Cowboys.
Yeah, you can see in the background there, Crutcher not very happy with where Mason Remy was standing. He got in his way, and now the Cowboys are going to have a huge opportunity to potentially take this game.
Hamatangi, inside ball, cuts through the middle, steals about 15 yards. Wells gets a good play the ball. Moana goes flat to Smith, gets away from, it looks like Cutler, dragged down by Crutcher, but not before he gets inside the 10 as Wells goes flat. And long to Moana. So they'll send the ball tackle 4. They stay short side to Zach Smith. And Zach Smith gets a great flat ball from Karen Wells and goes into the right of the uprights. The Cowboys' third try of the game.
What a try by the Cowboys. Take the lead with 10 minutes to go. Zach Smith off the back of a great state of rotor series from him. He managed to score potentially the game winner for the Cowboys.
Second try of the season for Zach Smith, the 6th of his career. Wow, a difficult kick. Coming from right to left. Sorry, his left-hand shoulder, and he tries to drag it in, but he can't do so. Only 1 from 3 so far tonight. Rohan Kaval hasn't been the best kicking performance from the Cowboys incumbent number 7. But nevertheless, the Cowboys holding a 4-point lead with just over 11 minutes remaining.
That could come back to bite the Cowboys in the butt. If the Rabbitohs get enough opportunity and they score, it could be that conversion that makes the difference.
Rabbitohs will be hoping for error.
Clear him now.
From the
That's
Cowboys
one.
in this
Move.
first set after that try. Through Zach Smith. So often we do see teams make errors in their first set after scoring a
3.
try.
He's held there.
Cowboys just need to tuck the ball under their arm and
Held.
take the kick from
4.
outside the 40 or even take it early, which looks like they're going to do as Moana does take it early. Forces Ryan. It's a huge kick from Damien Moana. The chaser's coming as well, forcing Liam Ryan backwards, but Ryan does a good job in getting away from evading.
Right, here's tackle 1. He's
The
held
Cowboys
there.
defenders who are closing down on him. And tell you what, if the Cowboys managed to trap Ryan inside the end goal, that would have been a big opportunity for the Cowboys to put more points on the board. But a good return from the Queensland fullback.
Yeah, what a great return there by Liam Ryan. Absolutely incredible. I don't think anyone expected him to get out of there. He should have been caught in the in goal. But a great kick great kick return, managed to get them out of trouble. But now they still have to find some points.
Almatangi grabs it, gets away from one. It's Almatangi versus Ryan. Ryan's coming across. Almatangi with support on the outside. Ryan does well to wrap up the right hand. But a good quick play the ball as Wells goes to Moana and finds Wallace to the Cowboys. Can they wrap it up at home on this play as they go to Johnny Columbus, charging back on the inside, slotting at the second row. Wells calling for a quick play the ball. He gets it, goes flat to Caval, the Rabbitohs defence. Wrap him up and throw him to the ground 5 metres out. Wells once again to Chris Lord, the skipper, over the line, Chris Lord.
5, holding the 10.
They're going to go upstairs. It looked like the Rabbitohs have held him up though.
Yeah, good defence here by the Rabbitohs. Looks like he's on his back there. I thought for a second maybe Chris Lord could have got over. The Rabbitohs have survived so far. They want to go on to have any shot of winning this game. They've got to keep them out for another play.
Final tackle, they go to Columbus. Messy end of the set. Wasn't really expecting to get the ball, and why would he? And that's not the end of the final tackle option they would have been hoping for.
That's one. Move.
Yeah, Cowboys might be disappointed with that, although it is better than potentially giving away a set restart. Maybe that was the plan, to get the Rabbitohs trapped down in their 10-metre line and just defend their way to victory like they've done all night.
And they've given away an intercept here as Kieran Wells has come away with the ball. So the momentum has definitely shifted here in Townsville as the Cowboys spread it out to Luka Moscow. He's already got 2 tries tonight. We'll put it past him to get another as Wells goes flat. Centre park to Columbus has been threatening in the second row in the second half. Kawal, Moana, Almatangi coming up on him was Collins, wrapped up about 10 metres out, 4.5 metres in from this near touchline. There's Johnston this time. Kobe Johnston hasn't had the biggest game. Wells flat once again to Lord. The skipper can't get away and in fact gets a handover. So 2 sets in a row. Not able to get the kick away. Lachlan, not good signs. And they try to wrap it up.
Right, here's tackle 1.
Yeah, I guess you could try to maybe put some more points on, but they risk a game, giving away a 7-tackle restart. I think the idea is just to defend their way to a victory here, which so far it's working. The Rabbitohs can't go anywhere.
3, back with me.
To get outside their own half. There's another mistake this time from Isaac Edwards. Not a great pass, hitting, I'm not sure who it was, up on the shoulder. The referee has called it a forward pass. So 3.5 minutes remaining.
1, release.
Here in Townsville, it's the Cowboys looking to seal it in front of their home crowd. The Sarkow, 15 metres in from the far touchline, 10 metres out from the Rabbitohs line. They go Moana. On the charge, straight forward, taken down by Remy. Wells, flat to Caval. Tell what, Kieran Wells is getting good, quick play the ball at the moment. He goes right to Moana. Straight through the gap from Damien Moana. The vice-captain will seal it for the Cowboys. And they will get a famous victory at home over the Rabbitohs.
Great stuff there by Moana. Took on the line, decided to go himself, and he found the gap, and he's going to seal the deal for the Cowboys. They didn't have many people giving him hope today, but they found something, and have managed to get what seems like an almost certain victory from here.
Second try of the season for Moana for his career, and Kawal will just throw this one over to make it a 10-point lead. And with a little over 2 minutes remaining, I'll tell you what, the Cowboys have defended probably their best defensive game they have put forward in the SRL tonight. You know, we thought they were going to crack in the second half. 2 tries to Luka Moscow. in that first 40. Really put them in the pedestal, put them in a good position. I'll tell you what, Johnny Columbus, Lachlan, Johnny Columbus coming on the second half in the second row has been an absolute game changer.
Yeah, he's got really quick play to balls. He's got really quick, good leg drive too, and he's been absolutely amazing for the Cowboys tonight. Really love what he's been able to do.
Kieran Wells as well is having a good impact off the bench in the second half. Lord, the captain, continues to just take the line on. Any minute player. As we count down to the end of this one, it's the Cowboys who are going to get the 2 points and solidify their spot at the second in the table. Looks like the Rabbitohs will get one final play as Edwards will go to Dranigan, but the siren sounds here in Townsville. 20 points to 10. A big victory in the scheme of the season for the Cowboys. And it's back to the drawing board for South Sydney, as they would have been hoping to grab the 2 points tonight. And Lachlan, what do you make of that one?
Yeah, great game there by the Cowboys. I think, the Rabbitohs, they had opportunities to win that game. Unfortunately, in that second half, they could not stop making errors. And unfortunately, in the end, that ended up costing them the 2 points.
Completions good from the Cowboys, 23 out of 26. The Rabbitohs, 7 mistakes or 7 errors compared to 4 from the Cowboys. Tackles pretty even, missed tackles pretty even, line breaks. A couple extra line breaks for the Cowboys. But overall, I think a good first half from Luka Moscow, scoring those first 2 tries. Defensively for the Cowboys, they played well. The Rabbitohs tried to come back early in that second half, but I think, the will and the team unity the Cowboys have built really got them through this one.
Yeah, I have to agree there. Chris Lord and Damien Moana, they've built a good solid lineup here, and I'm looking forward to see what brings the Cowboys next week.
Hey, well, thanks for joining me here in the commentary box here tonight, Lachlan, and to everyone who's joined us for round 4 action here on a Wednesday night. We hope you've enjoyed this SRL coverage. We are over halfway through season 3 of the competition. 3 rounds remain until we move into finals footy. We will see you again next week here on SRL TV.